ultimately, you have to go to the Supreme Yoga. The Supreme Yoga is to stop. It's the most difficult. It's the rarest. It's simple. But simple is not always easy. What could be more simple than nothing at all? And just stop it. And yet the impulse of the behavioral addiction to pick up the next thought, the identity of me. So that's the only yoga. You stay completely where you are. And that doesn't mean where your body is. People have this, now in our spiritual subculture, this gross misunderstanding. I'm just being here now. Without ever examining who is being where now. And what is now exactly. Usually what that means is, me and my body are showing up in this space and I'm sharing it with you and just being here now. That's called egoic identity. It may be a spiritualized egoic identity. It may be a better one than being an angry, drunk, aggressive one. But it's still a spiritual identity. And it doesn't bring you fulfillment. And so what we're here for is true fulfillment. True fulfillment. It's possible for everyone. It's possible for you. It's what brought you here. It's what you want. It's what's alive in your heart. And when we stay true, there's this final surrender of control, of being the one in charge of what should happen. That's the one that surrenders. Surrenders to the unknown. Surrenders back into the totality. And let wisdom choose what happens next. Let wisdom choose what's spoken and what doesn't get spoken. That's trusting yourself. Trusting yourself has nothing to do with your body. It has nothing to do with your feelings or your experiences or your thoughts. It's not about working on yourself. It's not about improving yourself. It's not about transforming yourself. Really. And all that may have been useful at a certain stage, and maybe we've all gone through those stages, but finally you get to the end. This is the end of the road. It's the end of the path. The end of the spiritual path. So Papaji said, give up the search. But give up the search doesn't mean you go back to sleep. People hear, oh, okay, I give up the search, I'll just let things happen, and I go back to sleep, and then we'll see. It's not that. Giving up the search is staying awake exactly where you are, and not moving, not needing, not wanting. And then everything is revealed in the deepest possible way. And this revelation is beyond words or language. And yet, endlessly deep and rich, and expressed in words, expressed in language, expressed in your life, and your life becomes the embodiment of this boundless love. Not your body. When you wake up, you realize the body is just a little speck in an ocean of love. You can't go to the ocean with a teacup and expect to say, oh, now I've got the ocean. You just throw the teacup into the ocean, and it's finished.